Hey guys, what's going on? Professor here, and I just wanted to do a little quick intro here. I wanted to let you know that this next upcoming week is actually spring break at my school, so I'm not going to be doing a normal upload schedule. I won't be posting on Wednesday or Saturday, but I will still be doing the top 10 best sets from, I believe I'll be doing 2001 that Friday. So that Friday, that video will still go up. But I did just want to let you guys know real quick that I won't be posting on the Wednesday or Saturday. But then the week after that, we will be back to a normal schedule. So I just want to let you guys know about that. And then I also wanted to thank you for 15 subscribers because we did hit that recently. And I also wanted to make a quick shout out to Little Brix. I'm going to put his channel in the description below. He makes amazing content. You should definitely check him out. And yeah, that'll be all for this little intro thing. So with that all out of the way, right into the top 10. Hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, what's going on? Professor here, and today I'm coming at you with the second video in my top 10 best of LEGO Star Wars series by every LEGO Star Wars year. Today I'm going to be doing the top 10 best LEGO Star Wars sets from the year 2000. So this is the second year of LEGO Star Wars. A little preview of some of the sets that I'm going to be choosing right here, as you can see. But yeah, so if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Please consider subscribing. I'm doing all sorts of LEGO content. This is a new series that I'm doing, this top 10 right here. So if this is something you enjoy, then please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite sets are from the year 2000. So yeah, I'll get straight into this one, starting with number 10 here, which is set number 8001, the Technic Battle Droid. And now, if anybody like really knows all the sets from like the really early years of Star Wars, you might be thinking, whoa, what are you doing putting a Technic set in your top 10? Well, honestly, I do have two Technic sets on this list, so this is the first one. And I actually don't think that the Battle Droid looks terrible in Technic. Obviously, it's number 10, so it doesn't look great. But I think the Technic line for Star Wars really suited the droids more than any other like type of figure they tried to build with it, just because the Technic looks so mechanical, and I think that goes well with the look that the droids had in the movie, which is why I put him here. Obviously, there's like holes all over the place. You can pretty much see right through his chest. The head is really rough. But there were only like 3 sets that I left off this list. There was only like, I think, 13 LEGO Star Wars 2000 sets to choose from. And I thought that this one was better than some of the other smaller sets. Like I said, it's not great, but it's good enough. The blaster isn't amazing. But yeah, that's why I have this one down at number 10. And then number 9 is actually set number 8002, the Destroyer Droid. This is the other Technic one. I only have it down at number 9. So I don't think super highly of these Technic sets. But I do think, once again, the droids managed to pull it off somewhat nicely. I really think that this one is a pretty good model. Like, because the Droideka is so thin, there's not a lot like really to it in the movies. There's kind of like a lot going on there in the middle, which makes it look a little awkward, but I like the way they executed the little like head area and things like that. Obviously it's disappointing that this was not able, or at least I believe this was not able to fold up into like an actual ball or anything like in the movies, but I do think that they executed this one pretty nicely. A little bit better than the previous Battle Droid that I showed, but overall pretty good, not great. That's why I have this one down at number 9. Actually forgot to mention, let me go back here. The Battle Droid has 363 pieces for $30, so I forgot to mention that. And then the Destroyer Droid has 558 pieces and sold for $50, so just wanted to make sure I mentioned that before I went into number 8, which is set number 7115, the Gungan Patrol. This one sold for $10 and came with 77 pieces. I'm going to be completely honest, I don't really think this set is super great. This is mostly just here because of the orange animals, which are called Kadu, including 2 of those in this set. Obviously, the first time that they appeared in a LEGO Star Wars set, I think they're a really great addition. You can get Jar Jar Binks in other sets. I don't know that you could, at the time, get the Gungan Warrior in other places. But overall, I mean, there's not that much going on with this set that would make it amazing. But I really like the addition of the Kadu, which is obviously like its own one mold. You can see there, and I really think that bumps this set up. Otherwise, if they were just like riding on some sort of like dinky little vehicle, then this definitely would not be on here. But because of those Kadu included, that's something that I really like to see, and that is why I put it at number 8. So moving on now to number 7 here is set number 7124, the Flash Speeder, which sold for $10 in the US, had 106 pieces. This one, unfortunately, did only have the one minifigure, this kind of like Naboo guard, as you can see there, hold the binoculars. I really wish they did include another minifigure, but I do really think overall that this build makes up for it. Obviously only 106 pieces, but it's only $10, so I think you're getting pretty good value there. But if you look at the Flash Speeder in the movies, this is a pretty good rendition, considering that this is made in the year 2000 with the limited bricks. Like, obviously, that windshield piece doesn't really look that great, and there's so many more updated pieces they could use now. The most recent Flash Speeder, which is only the other one that they've made, actually, is definitely better than this one, obviously, as they're going to have more pieces over time. But I think they did good with the slopes that they had. The one thing that I probably like my least favorite part about this set, excuse me, is probably like the little like wing things on the side, those like plates at the top, how just all the bricks are exposed. Like, I feel like they probably could have just maybe covered those up or something. I don't really know, but overall I do think that for the money that you're getting, this is a very good value set. I would have just liked to see those bricks covered up and maybe another minifigure thrown in, but that's why I put that one at number 7. Now moving on to number 6, I put set number 7144, the original Slave 1. Now honestly, this is a very, very poor model. Overall, just in terms of, like, if you look at the progression of the Slave 1 over the years, this is clearly the worst, and I honestly think, like, the Slave 1's, like, Lego Legacy would honestly be better if this Slave 1 was not made, just because even the next Slave 1 that was made was just so much better than this one. But I do think, I just have a special place in my heart for this set. It is very, like, exposed. They just didn't have the kinds of pieces that they do today. So you can see there, I have tons of reviews of the more recent Slave 1s on my channel, so you can clearly just see some of the immediate differences there. This one only came with 166 pieces and sold for $20. So if you think about that, 166 pieces, very small. The like little wings there are also very small. You get just the Boba Fett, and that is actually the original Han Solo and Carbonite down there in the bottom right. It was like just a super tall brick right there with like some printing on it, which looked kind of not inaccurate, but it just looked kind of weird. But yeah, this is an okay set. I just have a special place in my heart for the Slave 1 in general. This probably should be lower, but I just really like this set, and that's why I put that one at number 6. The next set here is the original Millennium Falcon, which came with 663 pieces for $100. So that's one of the reasons why it's down this low. Some people might be thinking, well, hey, if you like Slave 1 so much or something like that, and that looks very poor compared to the more recent ones, then why'd you put this one so low, or why'd you put this one right here? Well, the value is not great. You're only getting 663 pieces for $100. Now, obviously, you can see here, there are quite a few larger pieces. Like, I'm not entirely sure because I don't actually have the set myself, but like those rounded corners might be just like 1 or 2 pieces, and then there's a lot of larger pieces just all around the exterior. So obviously, that's one of the reasons why this set is so expensive for the pieces that it has. But you can't knock the original Millennium Falcon. It is very, like, you can see, exposed, similar to that Slave 1, with all the bricks that are just kind of out there. But this does come with great minifigure selection. You can see down there in the bottom right, you have Chewbacca, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, R2-D2, and C-3PO. So, I mean, overall, I do think this is a very good initial Millennium Falcon, it set it up to do well, and there have been so many more released over the years, and unfortunately I actually haven't been able to pick up any of them. So Millennium Falcon is definitely something that I want to eventually get, and this set is definitely one that I will want to add to my collection in the future. So moving on to number 4 now is the Trade Federation AAT. So this set has 158 pieces and sold for $20. So an okay price per piece in terms of value there. You do get the 2 battle droids that you can see. One is shown inside and one is down there on the outside. I think that this set probably has one of the greater detailed sets. I really like how in the front there they were able to use these curved pieces to create the shape of the AAT. In most of these early sets, when you'd see something like that, it'd be very like exposed, similar to the previous sets. And it is up towards the cannon there. You can see some of the bricks. But overall, I think this is a very good model. It's the original AAT that was released, and there haven't been that many AATs in this like tan color scheme. There was one for the Clone Wars that was released with like a blue color. That was like a really nice like medium scale. It looks that like in this photo, it does look like this AAT is a little like it's kind of like a medium size it might be, but this AAT is actually very small, which is something that I don't really like, which is why it's like 4. If this was like a larger model, this would definitely be higher on the list. But yeah, that's just something that I don't like about this one, and I do think that they should release another AAT in that sort of like medium scale, like the one that was released for the Clone Wars. But overall, I do think you get 2 nice battle droids, and the model itself, for the price, is good. So moving on to the next set, number 3 is the B-Wing at the Rebel Control Center. So now, this is another set. This set sold for $30 with 338 pieces. This is another set here where you'll see this one has a very extensive side build. So I know in the 1999 I was talking a lot about the side builds. Well, this one is definitely a set that falls into that category. You can see the main B-Wing there, but then over to the left, you got like an entire command center, which is actually even in the name of the set itself. I really think that they should have just sold this for like, I don't know, $20 and just included the B-Wing. If this did not include that, and even if they made it a little larger, this would probably make it definitely to number 2, potentially to number 1. I really like the B-Wing overall as just a ship, and I really think that they executed this original model very nicely. Normally, I don't like it when there's all these like bricks exposed, but I think it looks okay with the B-Wing just because of the way it's designed. So that is something that this ship has going for it with the limited like slopes and things that LEGO had to use at the time. But this does come with 2 minifigures. In the astromech droid, you see the pilot inside the B-Wing, and then over to the left, you see the astromech droid. And honestly, that other minifigure looks like he's about to go on a safari. I don't know, I think it's just like a normal mechanic hat, but for whatever reason in this picture, it looks like he has like some sort of safari hat on. Looks like he has like a mustache, so I don't know what's going on with that minifigure or that entire side build. But I really think it would have just been better off if they had scrapped that. Otherwise, this definitely would have been higher. But yeah, that is why this one is at number 3. And so moving on to the top 2, my second favorite set from the year 2000 of LEGO Star Wars is set number 7184, the Trade Federation MTT. So now, I know in my collection video, I actually said the MTT that I have from 2006 is the original, but that's because I forgot about this one, and right when I saw this one, I fell in love with it. I really like the MTT that I have from 2006, and this was definitely a good building block to get the MTTs started off on. Overall, the only thing that I don't like about it is the like side panels that you can see with all the bricks. I think maybe they just covered that up. That would have been better, but otherwise, this is a really great overall detailed set. The only other thing is you can see those kind of like green bricks. I wish they would have picked a different color for whatever brick that's supposed to be. I don't know why that's included. But you get 7 battle droids in this set for $50 with 470 pieces. This is just a very complete set, and a set that I enjoy a lot, and that's why this one is at number 2. So my favorite set from the year 2000 is going to be set number 7181, the UCS TIE Interceptor. So one of the first 2 UCS sets of the year 2000. I really like this set. You might be wondering why the other UCS set isn't on here, considering how these UCS sets are usually some of the better sets. The UCS X-Wing is pretty rough. I'd say the only thing that is bad about the UCS TIE Interceptor is the color scheme, because obviously you can't see it from this picture, but the color scheme is the same like black and blue color scheme. That is the same with all other Imperial ships from the time. But that is the only thing that I don't like about this set. This set has great detail. It just looks absolutely amazing. I really should have got... Oh, you saw the picture on the thumbnail and then the original page. That is what the TIE Interceptor actually looks like, and it just looks beautiful. For the first UCS sets, these are some really good choices that they made. It's unfortunate that another UCS TIE Interceptor has not been made, and there actually hasn't even been another TIE Interceptor in a while. They're actually making Major Von Reg's TIE Interceptor from the from the Star Wars Resistance show, and that's coming out this April. But it's in a like red color scheme based on like the guy's ship that's in the TV show. So I really wish they'd come out with just like another regular TIE Interceptor. But I don't know when that's going to happen. But yeah, that is why I do really like this UCS set. That's why it is at number 1 for my favorite sets from the year 2000. So if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button down below. If you're new, please consider subscribing. I'm doing all sorts of LEGO content. I'm doing this new series on the Fridays to celebrate 20th anniversary of Star Wars. I'm going over all my favorite sets. So obviously this year is 2000, and then be looking out next week for year 2001. And let me know down below in the comments section what you think about my choices and what sets that you would have put into your top 10. But yep, that'll be all for this video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!